Hey you guys, it's Jen. I wanted to do my final video of my MAC eyeshadow swatches, and these are the ones I have left. So two 9 pans and my quad. My quad is my staple quad. I love this eyeshadow palette so much. I use it with everything. You guys know, if you've watched my channel and my project panning, I completed these two eyeshadows. I had backups. I also have one more backup of this in an individual pan, and I will always continue to use these. In going through my swatches, I think what I might do though is, because I have so many neutral colors, I might just, instead of ordering new of soft brown and Brule, I might just use other ones that I have and throw them in here. So I just want to go ahead and get started because I want to keep this as short as possible. But this one is Brule, and I have swatched this before, but I definitely want to show you guys, like, you can barely see it. It's right here. You can barely see that because it's legit like the same color as me. And then this one is Nylon, which is freaking gorgeous if you're looking for a really pretty brow color or inner corner highlight, or what the hell, put it on your face, put it on your Cupid's bow, whatever. That is so gorgeous. Also Soft Brown, which is my very favorite transition shade of all time. I love it so much, and I kind of went crazy on the swatch there, whoops. And then Carbon, which this shit I ain't gonna ever go through the entire thing. Like, oh my god. I barely need very much of it, honestly, because when I'm doing my dark looks, or also usually the palettes will have a black in them, but this one I really like to have in my quad because I feel like this is a good pairing palette to pretty much anything. So if you have a very colorful palette and you need a transition shade, or it doesn't have a light brow bone shade, I love having something like this that's customizable to have very close and handy, so that if I desperately need one, I can just grab this and go, instead of hunting through all of my palettes for the perfect one. I know they're all going to be in here. So that is my number one. I'm sure you guys have seen that. I've had this little palette done for like 5 or 6 years or more, and I've used it on my YouTube channel even way before I had left and come back. Like, I had it on there from the beginning, and even then before. So the next one we're going to do is SemiSweet times 9, which is absolutely gorgeous, very like grungy, beautiful eyeshadows. So let's start from the top. This one is Drawing a Blanc, which I think is in one of my other palettes as well. Like, there are many duplicates, which is odd because MAC has so many eyeshadows, but again, they're taking from their regular line and putting them, I think, in here. So this one's Bamboo, which I'm pretty sure I already showed you like twice. The next one is Outre. Yeah. So this one here, and then the next one is Pink Sienna. This one's really, really pretty. Very, very pretty. So gorgeous. I love that shade so much. I've been looking for a dupe for Cupcake from Makeup Geek. So that looks kind of similar, just less warm. This next one is Mocha Minded, which I thought I just swatched that in my last video with my new MAC palettes. This one is Everyone's Darling, which again, I'm pretty sure that one is so pretty. Oh my god, that's like the perfect Jen color right there. But yeah, I've swatched so many that they all start to sound the same. And this one is Persuade. So really cool, like, color story. Really interesting. And then Dance in the Dark. And the last one is Carbon. I think I've already swatched Dance in the Dark. This is Carbon. I'm not going to go ahead and swatch, although I am kind of curious if it is as dark. So that Carbon looks a lot different than this Carbon, which is so much darker. So I'm considering depotting the other Carbon and just using a different one, because that one is so much darker, and I need like a darker, like, black color in my little palette, my little quad. This next one here is called Red Hot times 9. If it says red in the title and it's got red eyeshadows, you know I'm buying it. This is so pretty. The first eyeshadow is called Vanilla, which is right here. That swatched very well for like a white beigey shade. Very, very well. The next one is For Your Pleasure. And this one is called Get Closer, which is a very nice orangey, almost peachy orange shade. I really do like this. These like rosy shades, they're really pretty. The next one is called Carnal Charm. This one's my favorite in the palette. The next one is called Bijou. And then we have Fuchsia Fury, which is very true to its name. Like very, very true. If I could get you guys a good swatch here. Like it's very fuchsia, super pretty. And then Frock Talk. This is a Volux Pearl. This is like the softest eyeshadow feeling I've ever like touched. It's so like their Volux Pearl formula is so pretty. Though that shade isn't one of my favorites. I think I overdid it with Heritage Rouge years ago, and I'm like over that shade now. Shadowy Lady, I know I've already swatched, and last one is Lover in Me, so I'll go ahead and swatch both of these again anyways, because my Shadowy Lady is like starting to do the same thing that this Carbon is because it's old. And then this is the last really cute purple, like a deep gray toned purple almost. Like it's super cool. Very nice. I like that a lot. But that's all of the ones that I have. You can see these little like 9-pan ones and then my 4 in my quad. So that's everything. This was a really, really short one. As you guys can tell, like my older Carbon is definitely not cutting it anymore. I'm really wanting to like get in there because I'm not sure if it's actually like an issue with the eyeshadow itself. Oh yeah, I just needed to get that layer off. So there we go. Well, that makes me so much happier. Now I don't have to depot that one and get rid of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I really love to go into my eyeshadows and just see what I have, and it'll be fun to watch back later when I'm like used up some of these eyeshadows and I can move them over. It'll be really fun to go through without having to like re-swatch everything. But it'll just be nice to see what I have in my collection and what like kind of sparked some interest in me when I was swatching them. But if you guys have anything else in my collection when you see my my stashes or anything and you want me to swatch anything else for you, let me know, because I think I might do some more swatch collection videos. I will be doing a swatch video on this. This is my 12 grams in 12 days of Christmas, or I guess it's like the 12 grams of Christmas and instead of 12 days of Christmas. So I've started this, I think it was end of November, and I'm going until I want to stay, well, I'm going to December 25th, of course. So I want to do my update, I think, just after Christmas, like maybe Boxing Day or the day after. Hopefully I'll post that. But I've been really enjoying some of these, and I've also really disliked a lot of them, and those ones got decluttered right away. At my first update, you can go ahead and watch that back and see. I do have a playlist as well if you want to check that out for all of my Project Pan things. So everything I do that's Project Pan related will be in there. Otherwise, I'm going to probably do a swatch video on these ones when I do my final update, just to show you guys what I was using for the last like month and a half or 2 months. And I'm really excited to get to that because I feel like it's been a while, and I know that's not very long to use these, but they're just not cohesive with each other. That I kind of wish they were, but I will be depotting. Also, I want to for sure depot the Dazzle shadow and the other one like this that's in the like a flat pan, but the ones that are in the extra dimension ones, and I'll just take one out and show you really quickly. For this one, for example, I would like to take these out as well, and I saw a video on YouTube on how to remove these, but I don't have the round pans to put them in right now, so I'm gonna have to order those from somewhere and then try and do that later on. So that'll definitely be a separate video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so very much for watching. I really hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas and a really happy New Year, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.